Good morning, Practical Faith listeners. How are you guys doing? It's Devotional Thursday, and as always, I love doing Devotional Thursday. Love doing devotions. Today's one just got me. I'm actually sitting here in front of my Bible. No, I'm actually lying. I'm busy standing here because I'm getting so excited about this word. I'm getting so excited about this, and we're going to cover the whole Exodus 26. In 2 words, what I see. God gets very, very specific. Go read Exodus. He gets very specific how he wants things done with the tabernacle, how the curtains should be made, what hair you must use, that's goat hair that you must use, and he gets very specific, detailed, very detailed into every aspect in the tabernacle. And then the second thing I kind of realized that just made sense to me while I'm sitting, I'm like, okay, Lord, what is it? What is the message with specifically focusing on certain things in the life? Let's get very specific. The second thing is it takes work. It's not like when they're busy wandering in the desert and food fell out of the sky. God says, okay, here's it. Here's everything, but you must do the work. I'm going to give you everything, but you must do the work, and you'll reap the benefits of it once you put the work in. Because, you know what? God could have easily just let everything fall in from the sky. Let's be honest, that's the Lord we serve. He could have, but he said, no, I want you to share in this. You're going to share in my glory because you are my people. And this morning, I just want to let's get specific. What is it that you got to work in your life? What specifics do you have to narrow it down? Is it finances? Is it relationship? Is it family? Is it friends? Is it work? Is it maybe the lack of work? What is it that you got to start getting a grip on? What is it that you can start coming down and saying, okay, you know what? This is what we specifically got to focus on this morning. What is it that I got to get a grip on? Let's get very specific on what is it and how to get there, and then let's start putting the work in. Because I realized God gave them everything. You know what? Everything is there. We got the living word. I'm not going to call it, I've heard people call the Bible a hand guide to how to live. No, it's more than a hand guide. It's the living word. But let's start with the specifics. Are you in prayer? Are you in the word? Are you learning from him? Are you spending time? Is there fellowship with other people? We can go communion. Have you been baptized? If you haven't been baptized, maybe this is the call. Maybe start thinking about it. Is it maybe joining a church? Is it maybe joining a specific cell group? Going a bit of the extra mile, doing the work so you can get there. Spiritually, what is it? Because there's specifics we need to get in our life. And I'm busy looking at this, and all I can see is just God gets very specific on certain things. You know what? We know the benefit they reaped from the tabernacle. We know the benefit that everything came up, but God got very specific. And maybe he's getting specific with you this morning, and he's saying, whatever it is, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's addiction. He's saying, okay, let's stamp this out. But you got to put the work in. I'm going to give you everything, but you put the work in, you make it, because we work together with the Lord for his glory. And that's just one of the things that I got this morning as I'm busy sitting here. He says, get very specific. What must you get a grip of in your life? Get specific on how to get out of it, or otherwise how to get more into it for his glory. Because a lot of times it's not about getting out of addiction. It's not about getting out of stuff, but it's about getting more into his word, getting more into prayer, specifically making purposely time for him, and then putting the work in. It's easy to say, I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I've done this many times. I'm going to wake up at 4, 5, and I'm going to do Bible study. And I failed many times at that. I'm not a morning person. I'm really, really not a morning person. And I've tried so many times, but have I actually put the work in? You see, I had the specifics down, but I didn't put the work in. And this is one of the things. It's either to get out of sinning or to get into it more. What is it specifically that the Lord is calling you? And I just want you to pray. Once this message finishes now in a few seconds, I want you to pray. Say, Lord, what specifically must I be doing? And help me work at it. Give me the plan. Because you know what? He will put it in your heart. I know he will. And then you say, okay, Lord, help me put the work in. Help me do the work, because we can only reap the benefits. We see it here. We see that, God is very specific. We know everything, and it was life-changing. And this morning can be life-changing for you. Allow the Lord to speak to you. Allow yourself to also be motivated and do the work and you'll see the Lord work in your life. Blessings, guys.